Talk to me.
God.
Michelle. Michelle hates both. Michelle hates both of us. Hey, be my guest. Nick. Hey, Summer. How you doing today? I'm hanging in there, love. Talk to me.
Water. With it. What? Over there. Best we get.
You're talking too fast. Slow down. Slow down.
What's that?
What's that?
So, and it.
Rachel and Annie.
Portion is
If you quit trying to talk so fast, you wouldn't loop yourself.
no.
He was your buddy.
Yeah.
What happened?
The Apollo. So talked about we can.
That would have been way back in the day. That would have had to been in the 15th or 16th century. Yeah, I believe it. I mean, I'm hearing it. You said he was killed by Napoleon. He did.
Gonna start.
Is that
Napoleon, he was the type that he didn't really work for no daggum body. He done his own thing, made his own name. And then he got ambushed and killed. He had some coins that were stamped with his face.
Fine and eat.
Certain date ones are worth a lot of money. I don't know. I think more the better shape it's in or whatever is worth a lot more. But Napoleon, he just
junction 50?
he didn't want he didn't want no boss. He didn't want nobody to work for. He would just fight anybody that come along that crossed him in the wrong way.
Now.
He was good to some people and then not so good to some others. Hey, Mimi. Hey, how you feeling today, love?
You're broke. I know.
Crane.
Thank goodness. They have stooped back plumb to the time and era of Napoleon. That is cool. That had to be between the 14th and the 16th. Let's see. It had to be between the 13th and 15th century. It had to be. I know some of his coins that are that were made back in them days that better condition they're in, the more they're worth. I've seen some go for nearly $30,000 and $40,000. But he was kind of a loner. He didn't want to follow nobody, and he wanted to build his own name. And he did, but he didn't get it done until he got ambushed and killed. I know a little bit on my. You think you ever did it on your birthday? May have. I tell you what, yesterday I run out of shots, and I ate yesterday, and I just kept snacking, and my stomach hurt me all night long. Yeah, but like I said, as long as you're eating something, even if you have to watch exactly what it is, just make sure you at least do that part. Napoleon was kind of like Caesar, you know. Um, Same thing. He tried to put together a group, um, and was for the people. Um, but the same thing happened to him too. They ambushed Caesar. You know, I seen a picture the other day uh, on online somewhere. It was the bathing of Apollo. I would love to have one of them, but they're like $80,000 and $90,000 a piece, and they're very rare to find. And on this Nancy Guthrie, I don't know who's trying to throw things off. Um, Somebody tries to say that she was never kidnapped. A lot of people get that misconstrued. If somebody holds you hostage, even in your own home, that's imprisonment. If you block somebody on the sidewalk and won't let them pass, you can get a fine of impediment. But the deal's saying that she was not kidnapped and was not taken out of the home. That's just a daggum lie. Um, I hope we hear more about it today. I've not seen any other updates. Um, there's three things that's holding things off. Well, yeah, three things. Some footage. Well, about four things. Footage that they cleaned up and watched that whoever it was came didn't remember that they had that camera. Um, who they think it was on cam at the front door. The person that was walking around watching her ever move before this ever even took place, what took place, and well, so more than three or four, but uh, and then uh, taking out the house. Um, I wouldn't think that with her fighting back would be so easy. She either heard a voice or she got turned around one to where she could tell who it was. But regardless, since the son-in-law has been interrogated and the daughter's been interrogated, there's still going to be a court hearing. They're just going to wait till they get more evidence and what like that. Um, and I pray they get every one of them. Uh, and like I said, just because Savannah is a public eye, that to me, I don't give a flip what you are. If you're involved, if you know something and you ain't told it, you're just as guilty as the rest of them. I mean, so, if she knew about it, and I'm just saying if, because I believe there's a chance she knew it. She just probably didn't know when and how and where. But with her not telling when she first heard it, that makes her an accessory. And I hope she gets taken out of the public eye and uh, punished just like the rest of them. Um, like I said last night, it would be different if they said something besides the family secret. If they would have said something about just one person, I knew about one person, and then whoever was spoke could be Nancy herself. When I said, "Do you think that Savannah could have possibly known about this and just not said anything?" And it come back said about killing me. Yes. And I believe she did know. I honest to goodness believe she did know. I'm sure, I'm 110% sure she probably didn't know when. And even if it would happen, but it don't make no difference. It happened and she never reported it. Not counting what she do some jail time, but she gonna lose her job. Uh, you know, doing what she does now. Like I said, the obvious is eventually going to start getting questioned. Uh, Messenger, Mammy Jean. Uh, my old one had like 8 or 9 or 1,000 friends or whatever, but the new one that I had to create uh, says I'm in relation. I'll show you right here, and um, that way you'll get it right off. Um, Let me get on my. Yeah. See, it still has that little picture like that, but it will say in relationship. Um, it's still under John Holt. Um, they might be 30 or 40 friends on there, but it'll be the only one with that picture that says in relationship. Um, Now, if you want to send that stuff today, remember now it'll be a day. It'll be a day after. Um, and I know you've heard it 1,000 times, but I gotta tell you again. Um, See, like when people send send me a message or whatever, I don't know how well you can see it or not, but right up there under me, you can see that. But when you click on it, it will say in relationship. and there'll be, but like I said, 30 or 40 people, maybe 50 by now, on there. But it don't make no difference. Well, it gives me time to try to reach out to the person. Like if usually I tell them 2 days prior, but with you, I mean, you know, you done a lot of talking about what you wanted to do, and your mind was full of who you was wanting me to reach out to. That helps. So that's why I usually give 2 days. That way you have plenty of time to think about them and me at the same time. And until I get the session done, you just continue to think about them and me. Um, uh, Remember your full real name, their full real name, whoever it is, cause of death, if you know it, um, birth date, death date, cause of death, like I said, if you know it, last place lived, some of their likes, and a couple of questions. And if you do have an item of theirs and you're wanting to send me the info today, then that means that I'll do the session tomorrow. If you've got an item of theirs, remember, don't like set it somewhere, set their item somewhere. Don't take a salt shaker and just go around it. Don't do that because it'll leave gaps. Pour the salt in your hand. That's where a lot of people screw up. Pour salt in your hand. Take the cap off, pour it in your hand, and grab a pinch, just a pinch of it, and start going a circle around with no gaps. And if you send me the info today, all day tomorrow, don't be nowhere near that item. Put it in a bedroom or somewhere. Do not be near it because they will try to cling to you instead of wanting to listen to me. And we'll get lots better results. And yeah, on your questions, kind of put something. Well, I say two. I mean, Mimi, you've been with me nearly from the beginning. So just put down a few questions. I'm not going to restrict it. I'm just not going to do that to people anymore. I'm not going to do that. But I will not go over 5. Um, and I'm going to explain to everybody right now so you don't feel anybody don't feel jealous or anything such as this. If you've ever worked long enough, you know you've got seniority over somebody. That's like Alice. She's been with me since day one. Mimi Jean has been with me probably for the last 4.5, close to 5 years. Um, and they go holler, and it just goes that way. You know, these are real, true families, and even yourselves. You are because you're now showing it. You're here all the time, and that'll get you places that if you're just here every once in a while, here and there, this and that and other, kind of pushes you back. 5 years in June. I know it was rolling around pretty daggum close. Mm-hmm. Um, so yeah, do that, and I get off my cellular device. Um. Anyway, I've been thinking. Um. Now this would just be something. Uh. You know, from from me to you guys. Um. I don't know exactly when I can start it. Um. But I'm gonna give you the details. I don't know when we can start it. Um. I've got to go down to the uh postal store, well, the general store, down there where I was going to try to rent it so I could get everybody to come and, hang out. The lady makes dream catchers, and I thought about getting all my main fams here a dream catcher and read a from from about 4 down to 12, 14 in Joshua, and have it have it with a good protection type feeling to it. Um, and if you guys have a dream, I want you guys to jot it down, what you remember of it, and put good on it for good or put bad. If you have good dreams, then that's fine. If you have a negative dream, then we'll go into we will go into centuries. I'm tongue tied. Anyway, we'll go in 2 through 12 and see what that does. Corinthians, and we'll see what that does. um, and that way, you always have something that you guys can tell me every day. Okay, I didn't dream. Okay, I had a dream and it was weird, but it turned out good. I had a dream, but it turned out weird. Um, but that way we can get feedback every day. And like I said, it's going to only be for the fams that have been loyal all the time. And people like being my guest, trying to be here all the time. Uh, and if misses, they text me and tell me why. To me, that's not shading themselves from me. That's them saying, okay, I had this going on, or I didn't see the notification, or whatnot. That's being honest to me. So you'd get one as well. Like Be My Guest, Holler Girl. Y'all are showing true intentions of being uh, a pure JSV fam. Um, I'm just going to, I know that love. I'm just going to try to see if I can get that set up. I don't know how many I've got to get made. Um, I do know that she don't charge too much for the little ones. It's not going to be a big one. Hey, we care. I think the little ones are about like that, I think, or something. Um, and we may even go off zodiac uh, terms from you guys. Well, I'm hanging in there, love. Uh, I'm glad you found our channel too, love. Um, let's see what we are now. Kind of surprised me, I think, earlier when I looked. Um, yeah, but that would have been for her. You can't use, now, in Indian theory, you can't use someone else's dream catcher because that was what that person felt. The reason they purchased that specific one. You you can't use someone else's dream catcher and expect to get the same results. You have to get your own. Um, but anyway, um, we moved out of 2,630s and we have bumped up to 2,642. So the guys that are on here, and even some of the females, hey pandies, that have not yet subscribed, I want you to do so. And I know you watch these live shows. I want you to subscribe. You know, you're here or you wouldn't like the content. Won't be long, and we'll be doing some outdoor activity. Um, we're going to be doing some trail riding. Uh, uh, we're going to go to places like Walls of Jericho. We're going to go to Buck's Pocket. They have some of the nicest trails, rough terrain, some of the prettiest waterfalls and streams and swim holes, and you know there's places in both areas that have ancient writing on them, and I'm all about history. You know, once you see these kind of drawings, you'll be amazed too. Um, so there's going to be a lot of out the house videos. Uh, but once I build up enough, um, see if I could get time back on my phone, then I could go live outside or anywhere I want to. But we hadn't had it to do with because, like I said, for the last 2 weeks, she's not got a paycheck. Uh, but that's going to bring guys in as well because they like outdoorsy stuff and trail rides and whatnot. And I showed y'all the other day that we got 32% that is now male based. And it was 100% female based. So the ones that watches from period to time, I need you guys to sub up. That way you can, even if everybody at one time was shy and didn't want to come down and chat. Once they did come down here and chat, they didn't want to go nowhere else because you will see how easy it is to make friends and be part of JSV. So I need you to sub up, hit your like buttons. Uh, Even if you only watch me once a month, whatever, you know. hit that subscribe button, guys, and help me get there. Keep sharing these shows, these live shows. Keep sharing our daily vlogs. Thank you, Pandies. Much love to you. Thank you. That gummit, we need that. Like I said, been 2 weeks now. She's not got a paycheck. And of course, it was right around the time where I needed to put minutes on the phone. I couldn't do that. So I like to, it's okay. I like to be able to go live away from the house as well. And the only way for me to do that is I got to, get my thing back going, my minutes. Um, Tax and all, it's 45 plus the 9. It's right at about $61 and some change, something like that. Bless you, love, Mimi. Bless you, love. Thank you guys for everything. Um, yeah, bless you guys. Um, and Pamela sent, and it did come to the Cash App. Just so we can make sure that it's working, it's doing its thing, and it is. So if anybody wants to donate to the Cash App, feel free. When I do too, dadgummit. Uh, when you do like this and send it through super chats or something like that, I either have to wait till the end of the month or the following month for it to show up like that. But it's still worth it. Trust me. Uh, but for the ones that could support the channel by donating a little bit, you can always hit me up on Messenger and I can give it to you that way. Because I'm no longer going to be doing it, putting it up here for everybody to see. So if anybody would like to, just have it where you can donate a few dollars here and there anytime you want to, it supports the channel. It keeps us going. Buying cards. I finally found a pack yesterday. Would have loved to have been able to get it. It was two 32 gig cards in a pack of one. But it was like $16 or something. So these cards, thank you, thank you. Um, I will go down here, uh, hit the hundreds for you guys. We'll go here and show these super chat, super stickers. It says show support for, of course, still JD's Paranormal, but they know what that means. They know that it's uh, John Southern Vlogs now. It's just tied in. Yeah, and I can pull it up and like this right here. We care, Mimi, uh, Pandies. I can see where it's coming from, and super chat, super stickers, all that, all that good stuff. Um, and it does. I mean, it helps us with gas. She's talking to me over the last couple of days. Um, hey Sabina, she said that when she gets paid, um, she said that she would like for us to take a day and just go somewhere where it's got some stuff that maybe everybody would enjoy and go live and let everybody be there with us. And I said, sure. What you got in mind? She said, well, I don't know just yet. She said, tonight I want to, get on the computer and look around and see. And trust me, when I say donate like that right there, you can donate it like that, or you can hit me up on Messenger and I can give you the cash app and do it that way. I will not put cash app up here anymore. And I'll have to give it to you. Uh, um, I have to give it to you privately. Um, but anytime you guys donate, not counting, does that help pay for gas, um, room and lodging? I mean, even if it is just one day out, like say, all right, say if she was going, this is just an example. All right, say if she was going to be off Saturday, all right, and say she didn't get off work till 9 o'clock at night. We could leave at 9 o'clock at night and go to whatever town she wants to go to, rent a hotel, and get us some rest. Next morning, get up and go do our filming and then everything whatever she wants to do, uh, and do it live, so we're all together. Um, and like I said, there are going to be some things that's going to be done. There's going to be outdoor activities. Um, so it's going to be split between outdoor activities and daily vlogs, and then paranormal, because I can put paranormal in it anywhere I want to. I don't have to be in one set place to do paranormal. Um, so yes, every little bit we can get will get us closer and closer and closer. Um, like right now, I'm about uh, plus gas, back. If we can score right around 40 throughout today and tomorrow, whatever, then we got it. We can go down there and get a new card, because this one now has only got 3 minutes left on it, and I would get the one that's got two in the one pack. But like I said, it's $16 and some change. And they're 32 gig, which I'd rather have a 64 or 128, but that's still not bad. They are ridiculous. They but well, because they know people have to have it. No, I did. I did not see that, Sabina. Well, and the only reason they did that is because somebody's name got mentioned, and they just want to act stupid and act out, uh, because a family member's names got told. They just pissed off. It ain't just some random individual. It's somebody that's hearing their names. and they're just lashing out because they ain't nothing else they can do. And it just puts them in a bad light and could get them for vandalism. They better watch, because when I signed this thing, I'm also a mandated reporter. I can report anything that I hear that's not satisfactory to law or by human to human within justice reasons. So they need to stop that kind of crap. We keep hearing about tearing up stuff like that, then we would report it. And it would go straight to the district attorney's office. That's the way our mandated reporter contracts are. They go straight uh, to their office. Uh, they don't want to keep fooling around like that at all. You know, no, it just wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be good at all. And bless y'all and thank y'all for putting that up there for me. It is just amazing that you guys, do that stuff for us. And I had to come back, a comment come back a while back. Somebody donated something, and she said, "Yeah, but you've been doing this for over 5 years." She said, "I think you deserve to be helped," and she did. Yeah. Um, I can guarantee you there'll be cameras set somewhere to see who comes back or rides through or anything else, or gets out and tries to tear up more flowers or smash out a window or something. That's what I figured right off the top. Probably smashing windows, knocking doors in, and just, being stupid. Um, but tearing up uh, flower gardens and whatnot, I mean, that stuff that she got out and did herself. She enjoyed doing things. And all this is going to do is put more and more rage in her. And they're not going to like the outcome of it, the living or the deceased. Because let me tell you something, this woman is a little firecracker. Do not get it twisted. This woman is a firecracker. Um, yeah. So anyway, yeah, Christina's got in mind for us to go somewhere for a night, and all day the next day, just film all night and the next day. Um, I think it's getting to her too, just not getting to get out and do everything. It's work, home, and uh, we're fixing to start putting a lot more outdoor stuff out, and even like I said, some trail rides. That's going to bring. I know you guys will enjoy it too, because I'll be able to show you things that you normally hadn't been able to see. It just be fun for everybody. But it's also going to attract guys in when we talk about off road, and things like that. However we title them. Um, so yeah, it'll be good. Be really good. And thank y'all for sharing, for whoever is sharing these shows or sharing the channel name. John Southern Vlogs, as long as you put YouTube under it, that's it. That's all you got to do. Come check him out. See what he does. And I'm telling you, people are doing it because we're getting more and more subs every day. And that's what we need. More subs, more views. More views, the quicker we can get back like we're supposed to be. It's going to take a good while, minute, but we'll get there. Slowly but surely. Um, like I say all the time, we just have to have faith. Um, and I don't know if any of you have ever been in Alabama or not, but I know every state has got some pretty things and whatnot. But Alabama has some of the prettiest scenery that I've ever seen. I mean, you either got to go horseback riding or you got to use an ATV or something. It's hard to walk to. I could do it in my younger years, but I can't do it now. Um, but once you see these things, remind you not, running water is one good source of energy. Limestone is a real good indicator for putting out energy. When you got those two things in one setting, I can put paranormal in anywhere or wherever I go. I mean, if we're just sitting there having a picnic, on live in front of a waterfall or whatever, I can sit there and do paranormal because I've got everything I need. That way, you guys can see more of what Alabama has more to offer than just sitting here, watching me on TV or phone or tablet or computer, um, and even the ride-alongs. I don't want to do them every day, because it's just a ride-along unless I got something important to say. Um, but I want to start putting a lot more different stuff on here. And that's the only way to do it is to get my phone back working right so we can start doing some away from the house lives. We want it to be good for everybody. Everybody enjoy what they're seeing and what they're doing, what they're hearing. Yeah, it'll be good. You're so done with snow. I don't blame you, love. If you had your passport, y'all could come down here. For the next couple of days, maybe 3, I think it's supposed to be nearly 80 degrees. Yeah, my 2 favorite times of the year is spring and fall. Spring because it ain't too hot and too muggy. Fall is not too cold, but everything's turning color and looking good. Last 3 days of it. Well, Dadgummit. I would say I'm tired of it too. And you stop falling and twisting your ankle and stuff. What did you think about that? About Summer talking about you slipped or whatever. What I think it was slipped or something in your foot or your ankle or something. I can't remember what it was. Because right after that you said rain on top of that snow and ice, and then just makes it worse. Um, she said that very clearly too. Every one of us has eyes on us at all time, and where if it's just a feeling you get of being watched, or even if it's not hit you yet, and only when I just now said it, and then you start thinking about out the corner of your eye or something like that right there, and you open your ears up to everything. Um, Everything happens for a reason. Yeah, she's telling on you. Um, well, she's took a loving to you. That's one thing for sure. It don't get no sweeter than that. Just playing with the dog and and the grandchildren.
So,
Summer, you pray what?
spell.
I couldn't catch that, Summer. You pray what now? Mimi Mimi was out playing with the dog and her grandchildren, and that's how come her to slip. So so I don't know if Kathy's on here or not, but Summer, you were right. Nancy's people are getting followed. Well, that's a good thing. Summer, you hit it on the head. And Mimi said you even telling on her. Again, we can find out quicker through the deceased and began to live. Another proof of it. Mimi says, "I love you," with prayers and hearts. What love? What needs to be known? Yesterday, what? Yeah, she was playing with her dog and her grandchildren, and she slipped. But yes, you were definitely correct. That lets Mimi and anybody else know that you are there and you are watching. Yes, she said that. She just Summer, right here. I'll help you out. Mimi says, Summer telling on me, LOL. Mimi Jean says, I was playing with a dog and grandchildren. LOL for laugh out loud. So you were absolutely correct. So you've seen her playing with the grandchildren and the dog. Summer, can you show me Summer? Can you show me what you seen? Everybody back off. Summer, can you show me what you seen? Summer, show me what you seen, okay? About Mimi Jean. What you seen her doing? Do you understand what I'm saying, Summer? Show me what you seen. Okay, go ahead. I have an idea. She's talking about a dog that's got a pretty good thick coat on, and that the dog was also having fun with the grandchildren. Uh, does your dogs kind of shake their feet off when they get to the rug there at the door when they get ready to come in, unless they just run in? Do they ever shake their feet off a little bit on the porch or? She said that's a very intelligent dog, showing respect for the home and for you. Seen some colors, pink, purple, maybe gray or black or dark blue. I don't know if it may be jackets you guys have, or gloves maybe you guys have, or what? I don't know. Yeah, the lights will be purple. Yeah. The dog did what? Yeah, probably hurt the ankle a little bit. Hopping around. Yeah, it would even been on the vehicle. Yes. She said for the last 2 or 3 days it snowed there. I don't know. Depends on if she's got something else to say. Yes. Summer can take all the time she wants to.
Future. Word. Please. Okay. Okay.
Something about hope you didn't tear something in your foot or ankle or whatever. Mimi says her son's truck is white and her car is blue. My husband's red and her granddaughter's is gray. So you hit 3 out of 4. Good deal. Good deal. you got 3 out of 4, so not bad. Not bad at all. Well, actually, you got 4 right, including the lights. So that's good, Summer. You are just getting smarter and smarter. Dadgummit. I don't know of a soul that wouldn't enjoy a child like that right there. Mm-mm-mm. Well, it's because I mean it, Summer. I don't know who Monica is, and you said she was asleep. Mimi says that was my granddaughter was playing with my son's puppy and fell, but she does have a bad ankle. I mean, how could you make this stuff up? You see what I'm saying? Anybody listening to this? I mean, hey, how could you make this stuff up? We can't tell them what the hell to say. I mean, we talking about a 5-year-old child here, and got 4 out of 4 correct. Not counting an ankle. Yeah. I'm gonna turn this on for a little bit. If anybody wants to play with it, you can feel free to get it set right here. Keep it from tilting. If anyone would like to touch the meter or whatever, play with it, that's fine. I know some days you guys will, some days you guys won't. Mimi says summer is welcome at my home at any time. And that she loves you as her own. Can anyone bump the lights? From light green to dark green to yellow to orange to red. Nancy Guthrie. Can you see this meter in front of me here? If so, you can get close. You can get close to it. You can touch it. You can grab it and change the color. It's got pretty colors on it. No need in being nervous. Nervous is gone now. There you go. You feel welcome? You should. Because I told you, you're more than welcome to speak here anytime you want to. We will listen. people butt in, we'll shut them up. Now, is there any way that you can bring it to yellow? I seen you bring it to dark green. Can you bring it to yellow? Like I said, all you've got to do is get your hand close to it, stand next to it, put your finger on it, grab it or whatever, and I'll try to keep it from falling because it's just up there by imagination. So feel free to touch it, whatever you want to do. I don't care what color. I know a lot of spirits like to go about half yellow. I know a lot of spirits like to go to yellow because that's halfway. It ain't so hard to reach. Try something here. I am going to put this on camera. Use video. And I'm going to ask again. Does anybody want to touch the meter? Like I said, it's on light green now. You can bring it to dark green like you did earlier. You can bring it to yellow, to orange, and all the way to red. We can do yes or no questions by certain colors. So if there's anyone here that is interested in playing with a meter, feel free to make it move. And I'll, like I said, it's just up here by imagination. I'll try to keep from it falling. There you go. Got it to yellow. Now I'm going to ask a question, and you bring it to yellow again for yes. Is your name Miss Nancy Guthrie? There's a little bit of dark green. I'm going to ask the question again. If your name is Nancy Guthrie, can you please move it to yellow? Like I said, just touch it. There you go. So most of everything that's been said is BS. And now that I've understood and picked up your voice, I know that it would be you speaking. So the ones that said that she was not kidnapped just because she was still in her home for a little while, that is a lie. Thank you for clarifying that with a yellow. Anything you want for yes, you just bring to yellow. To no, you can bring it to dark green or orange or even over to red if you want to. Did undoubtedly your son in law, daughter, and someone else get into your home, took your life, your jewelry, and planted it as a robbery? Miss Nancy Guthrie. If that's correct, can you move it back to yellow? We know you can do it. Because last night when we were speaking about it, you said that they even got, when they got brought in for questioning or whatnot, that they 100% had some of your jewelry. Is that correct? Stay focused. Use my energy if you need to. And you also said every bit of this was for money, greed, jealousy. Thank you. Guys, the proof is in the pudding. Watch it, see it, because I think seeing is believing. Now, let somebody try to tell me, damn it, that what she said ain't true. I'm not saying we lost our niece today, my sister's Linda's child. I'm consoling my family. So now I say, okay, love. Everybody throw out prayers for Reese and her family. Bless you, love. And uh, say what you can, do what you can to try to comfort them uh, in this here bad time. And when you do that, glory will come to you, love. So do what you can. Everybody throw out prayers for Reese and her family. Uh, and we love you. If you want to talk to any of us or to me, you know how to do it. Um, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut here. Um, Mammy Jean, try to get in all that information to me today. That way, tomorrow we can do your session. she gets off at 7 tonight, so we'll probably be live around 8:30, something like that, tonight. So anyway, thank you guys for being here. Reese, I'm sorry for hearing that. We got you back if you need anything. Love you all.